Hello to you all. As you're aware, we're coming to the end of the semester. We did it. We all made it through the school year despite how terrible 2020 was. And for that, I'm proud of you all. Pat yourself on the back, let out a deep sigh of relief. You all did great. So, throughout this semester, we learned quite a bit of things we thought we would never really need or use. We learned about interpersonal communication. Personally, I believe word choice or emotion regulation to be the most important. I say this because if you ever looked back at a text message, either sending or receiving, you sometimes think that could have been worded better. Or try saying, thank you for understanding instead of, I'm sorry, I'm this way. It might not seem like much of a difference, but such a small thing can change the tone of the day or the conversation. As for emotional regulation, do you know how many arguments could have been avoided if you simply just decided how to speak instead of just yelling? Just try and think about how many times you've yelled at something or someone just because it would make you feel good, getting rid of all of those emotions at the moment. On the receiving end, the person has to deal with that constant and permanent damage from that explosion of emotions. So why are they important to us? Similarly, as I mentioned before, we can avoid painful or awkward situations if we simply decide how to speak and what words to use. Opportunities can also come from this. When you say you'd rather speak calmly and academically to a potential employer rather than using slang or any common speak you use with your friends. When it's this with children, they're very influential at this age, considering they pick up what they hear around and what they see around them. So this is the time that you would carefully introduce them to how to speak and how to be aware of their emotions, not letting them get to the best of them. Teach them these skills so they're better equipped to take on situations later on in their life. So how do we overcome this challenge? How do we get better at implementing these skills? Practice, either with friends or by yourself. There doesn't need to be a specific prompt as long as you're aware and taking time to know what to say before you actually say it. Or if you want to get a better audience that doesn't ask you like, hey, what's the matter? Try it with your coworkers since you don't always see them, so they won't pick up on it. Or if you like to speak more academically, try with a educator of some sorts to start off. It could give you an idea you might have never thought of. At the end of this, after this class ends, I really hope you do all remember what was said. Know that what words to use best in a situation. Know how to feel and how to say things according to such situation. Practice with everyone you can. No one ever got it right the first time around, so keep it up and you'll get this down. I'm grateful we all got to spend the class time together. Thank you.